All right, so I just wanted to share with y'all. So I made this site. This site was, just a project, a Shopify project that I did one of these stores. So I made this store pretty much from, I used a theme and on ThemeForce. And here's the deal. So it looks, like a reasonably decent store. Okay, we got products, obviously targeting females in the apparel and fashion space. And again, one of the things I want to share, let me get that out of the way, is, so like, here's the products, here, let's go to the product page. We got these details here, but I want to talk to you about something. How well do you think this store is doing? What do you think its business finances are? What do you think the data and numbers are? And I'm actually going to dive into that. So here we are. This is inside of our dashboard. Now, check this out. We only ship to the United States, and there's 4,800 total sessions. There's some others from outside of the US, but we don't deliver outside of the US, so it doesn't really matter. This is how many sales we've done. And this is how many sales we did on eBay. We have an API through SED that links to our eBay. You can see kind of where some people have visited on the site. Conversion rate. Now, this is interesting. We've had 53 add to carts, 61 reach checkout, and 7 sessions convert. So our conversion rate is 0.12%. That's really, really low. So I don't know exactly why people aren't converting. I think one of the reasons might be that, we had an issue with our checkout at one point with the payment gateway where we didn't have the shipping location accurately added, so people literally could not check out. But then I had a total of 14 orders at the store. And this year, we did $230.66 in sales. Our average order value, meaning the average someone would spend in an order, was $14.57. Our top selling products, you can see these. I also had, like, previously we were actually selling some candles, and then also we were selling some car seat gap pads. And our returning customer rate's pretty decent, but I don't think this is based on like a huge data point, but nevertheless, we had some refers. You could see our sources where most people came from Facebook. Most people came from desktop over mobile, actually, surprisingly. Direct, social. So that's like some data around the store. And then here's our email funnel. We had 17 people sign up to our email pop-up. You can't see it here, but there's actually be like a pop-up where people can sign up to receive a discount at the store. And honestly, I thought it was a decent store. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything overwhelmingly wrong. It's 99% delivery rate, open rate, conversion rate, campaign performance, flows, total flow recipients, email deliverability. So where am I going with all this? Well, I'm trying to identify, is this store worth continuing? And what would I need to do to make it worthwhile? So if you look here, you can also see how much money I spent on ads. I spent $455.32 on ads. And then my total sales revenue is $230.66. And I spent $37.58 on Google ads and generated no sales. And that was for my merchant center and my other, some of my other stuff. So I'm kind of at a loss here because I don't really know why the store isn't performing the way I'd hoped. It's a huge bummer, and I don't know what to do. So some people have said, hey, here's what I think it could be. Number one, I'm a reseller, so there's no real brand being developed here. This is basically drop shipping. And I'm marking up a price. It's not that competitively priced. So these products are available a lot of different places. So I really I have good shipping time for a reasonable shipping time for drop shipping, like 2 to 7 days. It's light. These products are pretty easy to make, but there's no brand being built. Okay. So none of this is my stuff. I'm actually like a reseller for for a supplier. And yeah, the products are imported in the US. That's a plus, but that's the problem is like, I don't think any brand is being built per sale. So therefore I'm now in the commodity business where I'm just competing via price. So I can cut my prices down pretty good. I could probably sell this at maybe 50% cheaper and still get a good margin on it. But the problem is, it costs so much money to acquire a customer. Like, look, I've spent 37 plus 455. So I've spent close to $500 on ads. It's $40 a month to keep the store open. And like some of my sales came from eBay, and people, when they land on the homepage, they maybe get to this part, but they don't get that far below the fold. So the bottom line is it's not converting that well. And because it's not converting that well, it makes me question like, okay, is this worth it? And my thought process has become like, is this worth it? I don't know what I would have to do to make it worth it. So I could maybe work on organic strategies and build the SEO. But again, it's still a commodity business. People might as well just buy this nice stuff at a retail store or on Amazon for a similar price and better shipping time. So I don't see a competitive advantage happening here. It's not the Living Style brand. It's just like kind of like a below average retail outlet. And so, yeah, these are decent products. Like you probably get some buyers here, but I don't think anything long-term really sustainable and great is being built here. So I'm thinking about pivoting the store, pivoting the vision to something with more purpose, something that has a brand. All these products should be branded with a specific label. But honestly, I just want to share this with y'all because I feel like a lot of people go on Shopify and anyone can fake a screenshot. Like I could show you a photo here and I could literally take a screenshot like this and I could edit it and literally change the number right here. Like you can do stuff like that. Like I can write over it, take the same font, and I can make it, I can drop this and put a little K on it and make that my thumbnail on a YouTube video. But some people I think are succeeding, but I don't think that it's this type of stuff, because if I wanted to make, let's say, 100K in sales, I would have to spend, according to this, I don't even want to know. It's so bad. I have to spend like a lot of money to acquire a customer to the point where it would just be so in the negative. Like I'd be spending hundreds of dollars to make less than $100 of sales. And it's like, or maybe like thousands of dollars to make a few $100s in sales. The ratio, I didn't do the exact math. So you might want to look, at the numbers, but like even this is actually like, even this is kind of misleading. Like some of these were actually gifted to influencers. So like, yeah, it says, so we spent, right, more money. Oh, it's saying we got 2 purchases. That's just, I don't know where this data is coming from. We didn't generate. We didn't even do that. Like, what? Where am I going here? I guess we did get 14 orders. Oh, but that's total. But this year alone, we got about 6 of our orders were done this year. Bottom line is it costs too much money to acquire a customer through paid ads. So I would need to either create a really compelling funnel that generates leads and has a very good email sequence in place, or I would have to get really good at SEO, but I don't see a brand being built here. And so I'm thinking about just shutting down the venture. And it's a bummer because but I'm not sure what else I could do. Maybe I can add some designer products and maybe build a story around it. But if y'all have any ideas, any thoughts, any comments, questions, feel free to comment below. Like I'm not here to try and tell somebody like I've something or not. I'm just inviting you into, this is like the situation and I'd love to make it better. But I'm also thinking about a pivot. Like there's other, ventures going. So no big deal. Thank you.